Hello. Don't know if you can hear me. Just for the sheer fact that my space heater is on, and because it's fucking freezing over here. Um, but no, yeah, I've been like watching the news and watching the timeline of everything that's going on with 47, and yeah, I just feel like I realized today as I was just talking to my partner, and I was like, oh yeah, no, this is Watchmen. I'm living in a comic book. Um, where but it's not Reagan who's president for 3 terms. It's this person, um, as they say, Jamal. um, but yeah, so we're living in Watchmen, which I guess that means, and I mean, I guess that Luigi dude would be like one of the vigilantes, right? I myself and one of my neighbors growing up had this last name Rorschach, and I was blown when she told me. I was like, oh my god, I never realized that. Um, but basically, he was my favorite vigilante. He was my like I love Watchmen. I love watching that because he's like, y'all are not, you don't get it. Like I'm not stuck in here with y'all. Y'all stuck in here with me. Tell me that is not one of the most funniest fucking lines. And then he proceeds to like kill some guy with like a lunch tray. Um, but yeah, no, Rorschach and that guy who plays him, the actor, which I don't know his name, but he's like he also played for like the newer version of Freddy Krueger, and that was actually like really creepy. Like of course, because like Freddy Krueger is like like chewing on the innocence of children, and then he has the audacity to get back at them when they want to, like, when their parents avenge them getting hurt, right? So like it's odd that Freddy, the same guy who played Rorschach, also plays like this monster in another movie, and that monster, Freddy Krueger, like kind of reminds me of like what's going, like that kind of like eating of innocence. Just feels like what's going on a little bit in like a dark sense of the term. Now that I think about it, yeah, because like not only do I feel like I'm in Watchmen, but then I also feel like I'm in like one of those like really like Deliverance type movies, where like I'm just expecting something to like prey on me. I mean, maybe I would even go as far to say like I almost feel like my thoughts get really dark sometimes, and they go as far as to thinking like I feel like I'm in that movie Hereditary a little bit, like some deep, like some demonic version of like to the point where people are saying that they have to watch out for ICE taking children from schools and bus stops. So what? So when we take these kids from their families or whatnot, and we put them in these cells with inadequate. My son just came home crying today because his cot at school was too cold, and that broke my heart. I can't imagine being a kid, losing your parents, thrown into a cold cell. I'm pretty sure child molestation happens at those places. I mean, I don't see how. I just think it's a breeding ground for. I just think it's really scary that and heartbreaking that they're literally trying to kidnap children and hide it under the guise of like protecting America. But isn't there like a famous saying that says like you can tell like a person or something by its character by the way they treat like the weakest, like society, part of society or whatnot. Um, something, or maybe that's in the Bible or something. But yeah, those are some of my thoughts about what's been going on lately. It just feels like a really bad version of Watchmen. But again, if I'm gonna choose, or like V for Vendetta, which is also another good movie I love. Which is why my symbol has been that for V for Vendetta. Um, which maybe I should check that movie out again. I don't know. I really like that. I'm just saying I'm horrified. Like I just feel like these are really, really bad, negative things happening to a very, very popular, not popular, a vulnerable population. And yeah, I just don't think the greatest nation can call itself the greatest nation when you're picking on such like low hanging fruit, like children and immigrants. That's sad.